Republican Congressman Kevin McCarthy of California is the House Majority Leader. He joins us from the Capitol Rotunda. Congressman, good morning.
Good morning.
So tell us, what is the mood amongst your Republican colleagues this morning?
Well, we're very excited, and we've been going through a couple different days of celebration. Last night, we had a candlelight dinner. I had dinner with President-elect Trump and Melania, and we're excited about what's going to happen. But more importantly, just as an American, the peaceful transfer of power. We should celebrate the exceptionalism of American democracy.
Donald Trump will enter the White House today with one of the lowest approval ratings in history. What does that mean, Congressman, for the Republican agenda? Does it matter?
Well, you know, you could read a lot into others, but if I read into polls, it means he wouldn't even be elected in the process.
True.
I think this is a window of an opportunity to go forward. I'm fortunate enough to be able to go to the White House this morning and spend time with President Obama and President-elect Trump, and I feel very fortunate that we can have that in America, the work together, and I look forward, starting right after this swearing in, working together to move this country forward.
There's much discussion about regulations, that tax reform, regulations, and certainly health care are the top of the agenda. What do you expect to happen next week?
Well, we've been working on regulations because one thing you want to do, you want to make sure that you unshackle what's holding the economy back. Just since the election in November till January 5th, there's been 142 new proposed regulations. 31 of those are what are called major rulings, meaning that they cost more than $100 million to the economy. So more than $16 billion have been imposed on this economy. So what we're going to look at inside the House, we want to make sure the people have a say. So we passed what is called the REINS Act, that no major ruling can pass without a vote of the House or the Senate. And now we're going to look at a Congressional Review Act that allows us to look at regulations that have been passed in the last 60 legislative days, and that will start January 30th through February as well.
When will you have the replace aspect of the health care bill ready?
Well, we're working on that right now. You go through Energy and Commerce. Congress got sworn in at the beginning of January. They just now populated their committees. The first thing I did after the election last year was send a letter to every governor and insurance commissioner, Republican and Democrat alike, to bring their ideas to us. This is something we want all ideas across the country. We want a system that's able to work for all.
And how do you expect, how long do you expect that to take? You know, President-elect Trump has said that his plan will include insurance for everybody. Are the Republicans all on the same page about that? And how long do you expect it to take?
I'm not going to put a set timeline on it because I want to make sure we get it right, but I think you're going to see it's one of the first actions we start working on. And that's the focus that the committees will do. Once we get the president sworn in now, next week we'll open up Congress, but we'll go away on a retreat, and that's the focus for the Senate, and the House Republicans will be at a retreat, the president will come, and that's a lot of the work we'll be doing at the retreat, getting a replacement plan to move forward.
Are Republicans urging the president in his speech to offer a healing hand to the divisions in the country?
I was talking to the president last night at dinner, and he's talked about writing this speech himself. And he talks about unity in it and a lot of different elements of what he talked in the campaign about. And the one thing you have to understand in this election, it was much different than we've seen in the past. And from a Republican's point of view, only 2 other times since World War II have Republicans ever been entrusted with the House, the Senate, and the White House. So we know the responsibility that we have. But this president's a little different as well. He won places like Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania. So that means he listened to voices that were different than just one party, that this is an opportunity to bring people together, and it may be that he's looking at things that are different than normal that just Republicans would look at. So I think there is an opportunity to unite people. So I'm not concerned about what the polls say today. I'm concerned about what the results look like, and are we moving this economy forward?
All right. Thank you very much, Congressman McCarthy, for taking the time to join us today. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Senate Minority Leader. Bye-bye.